My sister wrote, "You were not invited to Christmas." Then I sent her a message. "Then you won't have a holiday either?" I'm Zoe, 29, and I've been the family ATM for years. Single, no kids, decent job in marketing. My sister Brenda has 3 kids and constantly needs help. This year was different. I secretly spent $6,000 on Christmas, rented a cabin, hired a chef, bought personalized gifts for everyone. The worst. I even covered Brenda's December rent without telling her. But let me back up because this goes deeper than just Christmas. For the past 3 years, I've been Brenda's silent financial savior. When her car broke down in June, I paid the $2,800 repair bill. When her oldest needed braces, I covered the $4,500 orthodontist fee. When her husband lost his job last spring, I quietly transferred $800 every month to keep them afloat. I never asked for credit, never posted about it. I just helped because I thought that's what family does. Brenda's friends think she's this amazing mom who has it all figured out. They have no idea her perfect life is funded by her loser single sister who works in marketing. This Christmas was supposed to be my masterpiece. I'd been planning since October. The cabin had a stone fireplace, professional decorations, and a view of the lake. The chef was making prime rib, lobster mac and cheese, and homemade desserts. I bought each kid exactly what they'd whispered about wanting. The $300 art set for Daisy, the gaming headset for Gavin, the American Girl doll for Violet. I even hired a photographer to capture their Christmas morning faces. Then last week, Brenda texted, "Don't come to Christmas anymore. You've been difficult lately." Difficult? Because I said no when she wanted to take credit for the gifts I bought her kids. She literally asked me to rewrap everything and put her name on the tag so they'd think the presents came from her, not their aunt. When I said I wanted the kids to know who bought them, she called me selfish and attention-seeking. They uninvited me from the Christmas I planned and paid for. The audacity was breathtaking. She thought she could kick me out and still enjoy my $6,000 Christmas, like some kind of magical elf had arranged everything. So I went nuclear. I canceled the cabin reservation, lost the $200 deposit, but worth it. Called the chef, canceled, ate the $500 cancellation fee. Amazon deliveries, all stopped. The photographer, canceled. Then I got creative. I revoked the automatic rent payment that had been saving Brenda's ass for 8 months. I canceled the grocery delivery I'd scheduled for Christmas Eve, $400 worth of spiral ham, fancy sides, and wine. I even called the local toy store and canceled the layaway items I'd been paying on since September. Another $800 in gifts. I texted back, "Then you won't have a holiday either." Christmas Eve, 5 p.m., my phone exploded like a bomb went off. First call was Brenda, voice shaking. "Zoe, there's some mistake. The cabin rental people say our reservation was canceled." I let it ring. Then Carly, my other sister. "What's going on? Brenda's having a meltdown. The kids are asking where all the presents are." Then Brenda again, crying now. "Please, Zoe, the kids are so disappointed. Can't we work this out?" By 7 p.m., my mom was calling. "Zoe Elizabeth, you fix this right now. Those children don't deserve this." But here's what really happened. They all showed up at Brenda's house expecting the Hallmark Christmas I'd created, even though they'd told me to stay away. No cabin, no chef, no presents, no fancy dinner. Just 3 adults and 5 kids sitting in a living room with a half-decorated tree and no plan. Brenda tried to explain to her kids why Christmas was suddenly canceled. But how do you tell a 7-year-old that Aunt Zoe took back Christmas because mommy was mean? The kids were crying. Brenda was hyperventilating. Even my mom, who usually takes Brenda's side in everything, started questioning what really happened. That's when the truth came out. Brenda finally had to admit she'd been taking credit for gifts I bought, that I'd been covering her rent, that the magical Christmas they expected was entirely funded by the sister she'd kicked out. My mom called me back at 9 p.m., her voice completely different. "Zoe, honey, I had no idea. Brenda told us a very different story. But here's the thing. They ruined it first when they decided I wasn't family enough to attend the holiday I created."